Bird, and Bryden Duke, the early leader, wound up at the tail of the field.
And Graham Bowyer, is it? Boyer?
Well, the newcomer, Royal Bubble. They're set. And away and racing, Celestial Charm looks for the lead. Delta Girl on the inside, desperately driven to try and kick up. Celestial Charm has just about got the speed. She hasn't got across yet, though. Still Delta Girl has the inside running. Celestial Charm the outside, Delta Girl the inside. She's going to drive up and hold them, Delta Girl. Delta Girl kicks up and holds out Celestial Charm. Now, Precious Babe's going to get the nice trail behind them. They split the field right up. It's about 20 metres further back in the field to another Mose, another 10 metres Keenuna Queen. Spy Chaser, I don't know if it made an error, but it's 20 metres away. Another 15 then to Truth Sayer, and well, Royal Bubble's completely out of business. Well, they've gone very hard in the early part. Delta Girls won the battle for the lead, but it's seen a lead time of 45.1. Celestial Charm sits up on the outside, and in behind the leader was Precious Babe. 4 metres further back then to Keenuna Queen, another 4 metres next along another Mose. Still 25 metres to Spy Chaser, 10 metres away then Truth Sayer, and you can forget about Royal Bubble. They've slowed right up as they go down the back. The leaders are getting a bit of a breather. Delta Girl by a couple. Celestial Charm second. Precious Babe in behind the leader. In the 1-1 trail, Keenuna Queen. On the, or next along then, I should say, about 10 metres away was another Mose, and still 20 metres further back to Spy Chaser. Following it, Truth Sayer, and you can forget about Royal Bubble. Celestial Charm's moved up again and has gone up to draw level with the leader, Delta Girl, as they come into the straight. Delta Girl the inside, Celestial Charm the outside. 4 metres further back then Keenuna Queen. Precious Babe's had the great trail throughout. 8 or 10 metres next along then another Mose, but she's under pressure. A gap to Spy Chaser, which can't catch the group, and Truth Sayer moves to the outside of Spy Chaser. They go past the half mile, head to the back. Delta Girl the leader. On the outside, Celestial Charm. Precious Babe's had the great trail in behind them. Keenuna Queen running fourth, and then 5 or 6 metres to another Mose past the 600, and into the back they race. Delta Girl the inside. Celestial Charm now puts the pressure on the outside, puts the head clear. Keenuna Queen still there fourth. Precious Babe's got a kick left, I reckon, in behind them, and then another Mose. They're coming off the back. Celestial Charm getting the upper hand now. Got a metre or so clear from Delta Girl. Precious Babe can't get out. Keenuna Queen's keeping it in the pocket, and then another Mose. Onto the bend they swing, 200 out. Celestial Charm a couple in front. Delta Girl battles back now. Precious Babe's got the run if she's good enough. Celestial Charm in front. Precious Babe coming quickly down the outside. Celestial Charm is going to be grabbed by Precious Babe, and Precious Babe took the nice trail and is too good. Precious Babe beats Celestial Charm. Delta Girl third. Then Keenuna Queen, another Mose, a long gap to Truth Sayer, Spy Chaser, and then a long gap to Royal Bubble.
2-3-1, thanks Pete. Precious Babe from the favourite Celestial Charm, number 1, Delta Girl. Now, Wentworth Park. Here is the updated market for this race, the 4th semi-final. I think we'll go straight out to Peter Johnson. Here you are, Pete. How's that market at the moment?
Thank you, Bucko. Yes, they're moving over. There's been a couple of shorteners in the 4th semi of the Vic Peters. Down the board, 7-1 Red Gum Lane is right. 20-1 Bonnie Glider now. It's 13-2 Latin Romeo. Out to 10 for Raindrop Kid. And then Grand's Gypsy, 9-2. 11-4 Silver Ball Lad. And here's the one, number 9 Jackie Fox, into 6-4. So 9-4 into 6-4. The very firm favourite Jackie Fox as the runners are moving over. And as you can see, money about now, that number 8 Silver Ball Lad is at 11-4. So 8 Silver Ball Lad, 11-4, has firmed up considerably, and Grand's Gypsy also well on the market. Our runners are being called up for a start for this, the 4th semi of the Classic. 6 semis in all, the 6 winners and the fastest 2 seconds enter the very prestigious final next Saturday night. 25,000 to the winner, and the box draw after race 7 trackside tonight. They're all ready. Box 5, 9 the green and white Jackie Fox, the favourite, racing Jackie Fox dwelt. The best out was Grand Gypsy, crossed over and led. Jackie Fox mustering pace to go to second. Behind them, Bonnie Glider, followed by Latin Romeo wide, then Ford Red Gum Lane, Raindrop Kid and Silver Ball Lad. Jackie Fox has joined Grand Gypsy down the back. Latin Romeo striding up, 2 lengths Bonnie Glider, and then 4 or 5 behind them, Red Gum Lane onto the corner, getting through Grand Gypsy, Latin Romeo the outside, Jackie Fox behind them. Around the bend, it's Grand Gypsy and Latin Romeo. Grand Gypsy's going to see it throughout, and Grand Gypsy beats Latin Romeo. Jackie Fox third, right behind them Bonnie Glider, and then a break Red Gum Lane, Silver Ball Lad and Raindrop Kid.
Thank you very much, Pete. 7:39. Back shortly for some interims there, Pete. Now here's the Moonee Valley update, race number 4. Gallant Action 4.
Hi, I'm Phil Hall from the Grand Hotel in Frankston. We have the best bistro, serving a wide variety of meals, from prime steaks to light snacks. So why not call in and enjoy a cold beer and meal served by our friendly staff next time you're in Frankston. Remember, the Grand Hotel on the corner of Nepean Highway and Davey Street, Frankston.
About a minute to the next.
Metres, set for a start. Favoured in 3, Trespasser. Green lights on, they're racing. Our Pedro out wide, showing early speed with Pass with Joy. Bold Mission splitting the pair. Gallant Action back on the fences, kicking up, trying to keep them all out. Mystic Wonder settles down 5th. Then Trespasser. On the outsiders, Hilton Goldie. Mystic Wonder went for a gallop, checked early in the race, came back on top of Hilton Goldie. In turn, Gordon Gecko and Kalara Brook. Sorting themselves out on the turn the first time. Our Pedro worked to an early lead. Off the track is Riviera Cam in the centre. Gallant Action comes off the fence. Then Bold Mission the rail. 2 metres to Pass with Joy. On the fence, Mystic Wonder now getting going with Hilton Goldie. Trespasser the outside, followed by Flying Louis, Gordon Gecko, and Kalara Brook is last. Travelling down the straight the first time at the 1800, and the leader is Our Pedro, narrowly by 1.5 metres to on the outside Riviera Cam. On his insiders, Bold Mission third. Gallant Action has the cover now. 4th is the favourite Trespasser. From 4 back on the outside towards the 1600. He peels around the outside wide. Coming out in front of him though is Gallant Action. In the centre there, Pass with Joy. On the fence is Mystic Wonder. Then Hilton Goldie, Flying Louis on the outside from Gordon Gecko. And 6 or 8 metres away, Kalara Brook. At the lap and a half mark, and Trespasser, he's still on a limb out 3 wide. He continues to make ground though. He's about to work up into second placing. He does now. Within 2 metres of the leader, Our Pedro on the top turn inside the 1400. Bold Mission travels third. Again, Gallant Action has the cover. 4th on the back of Trespasser. Then Mystic Wonder 5th on the rail. 2 metres away, Riviera Cam. Hilton Goldie travels 4 back on the fence, followed by Pass with Joy. 1 off the fence is Flying Louis. Gordon Gecko from second last is now set alight, and trailing him from last is Kalara Brook. 1,000 to go down the straight. It's Trespasser on the outside, almost joining Our Pedro at the 950. On the leader's back is Bold Mission. He set a nice sit, followed by Gallant Action 4th. Off the track is Gordon Gecko, trailed up in turn by Kalara Brook. Mystic Wonder races still 3 back on the fence. On its outside is Riviera Cam. Then Hilton Goldie. Pass with Joy. 1 off the fence is second last, and 3 wide is Flying Louis, travelling Kalara Brook. Down the back towards the 600. It's still Our Pedro. Ahead in front of Trespasser. And out 3 wide, Gordon Gecko. In the centre and 1 off the fence is Gallant Action. 3 wide, Kalara Brook going home on the back of Gordon Gecko. He's under pressure now. Bold Mission the leader's back. Then Mystic Wonder. Riviera Cam in the centre. Flying Louis 3 out, followed by Hilton Goldie and Pass with Joy. They're tightly packed on the home turn at the 300. It's Our Pedro. Narrowly in front of Trespasser. Gordon Gecko look gone. Gallant Action gets out in plenty of time. Kalara Brook now peels out 4 wide. Then Bold Mission, Mystic Wonder, Riviera Cam and Flying Louis. At the 200, Our Pedro 1.5 metres in front. He goes for Trespasser. He's trying hard. Bold Mission back on the fences, boxing on. At the 100, Our Pedro just in front. Now Trespasser picks him up on the outside. Trespasser put his nose in front, right on the line. And Trespasser has got up and won in a photo from either Gallant Action, who flew, and Our Pedro. Mystic Wonder close up, then Pass with Joy, Flying Louis, Riviera Cam in behind them from Gordon Gecko, Hilton Goldie, Bold Mission, and last in was Kalara Brook.
Photo all round, and Brian favouring the favourite Trespasser in the last couple of hops to win the race. which was the West Melton Stakes. And that, of course, was race number 4 at Moonee Valley tonight on the Melton night. Now, greyhounds moving in at Penrith.
Ready and racing. Ballerina Dancer left okay in the centre. Dominant Pride won the start. Ballerina Dancer's cutting over, getting to second. Oh, they're followed out wide of the Phantom Call, who ducked off. Regular Feature found the fence, followed by Bowman Bale. Further back to Cumsey. From Admiral Sam on her way, and Phantom Call's at the rear. Heading down the back, and Ballerina Dancer race to the lead by 3 lengths to Regular Feature, Bowman Bale. Further back, Admiral Sam and to Cumsey. On the turn, Ballerina Dancer a length clear. Bowman Bale's got the drop on it. Bowman Bale surged to the lead, getting up for second. Regular Feature together with Ballerina Dancer, but Bowman Bale too good. Regular Feature second, and nose over Ballerina Dancer, followed by Tecumseh. Further back, Phantom Call from on her way. Admiral Sam was in that pack, and Dominant Pride behind them.
Okay, Darren, thank you. And Bowman Bale, number 2, and a photo. Darren Castle, and here's Wayne Hickson.
Favourite. About set. Blue light up, they're racing. A mare J missed the start by 3 lengths. Getting out smartly on the inside was Barefaced and Watervale Lad showing speed. Also quickly away was Choco Lobel pressing on towards the leaders going to the first corner. Out deep on the track is Ironbark Warrior, then came Wallaby Lad, Golden Trixie, Rip Sun, and a mare J is at the tail of the field. Going around the first bend, and Choco Lobel takes over. Leads now by 1.5 lengths to Barefaced, who drops in for the trail, and the length further back, Ironbark Warrior moving up on the outside. Watervale Lad tucked away on the rail. Wallaby Lad is next, and then Golden Trixie, Rip Sun, and a mare J is at the tail of the field. Into the straight the first time, and down for the bell, Choco Lobel the leader. 1.5 lengths clear of Barefaced on the leader's back. Ironbark Warrior moves up on the outside without cover. Further back on the rail, Watervale Lad, Wallaby Lad getting a nice trail, 1 by 1 as they go by the judge, and then Rip Sun, Golden Trixie, and 1.5 lengths away at the tail of the field to a mare J. Heading to the turnout of the straight, Choco Lobel rolling along in the lead, shows out by 1.5 lengths to Barefaced. Now the lead time is 62, so it's only average. Ironbark Warrior moving up on the outside. Watervale Lad on the fence. Wallaby Lad dropping off a shade, and he takes off on a mare J now. Rip Sun back second last, and last of all, Golden Trixie. Down the back, 7.50 to go, and the sprinters on in earnest. Choco Lobel is the leader. Moving up second, Ironbark Warrior. Watervale Lad making its run 3 wide. A mare J struggling a bit out 4 wide. Over on the fence is Barefaced as they pack right up. Golden Trixie is going through the centre. Wallaby Lad's under extreme pressure. A mare J's going backwards. She can't win from there. And Rip Sun's at the tail of the field. Up to the bend, 2.50 to go. And it's a race in 2 at the moment with Choco Lobel and Ironbark Warrior. And here's Golden Trixie into the clear for the first time. Running on gamely, Barefaced climbing all over them. Can't get out. Choco Lobel in front. On the outside, Ironbark Warrior trying to reach them. Then Golden Trixie. Choco Lobel fighting back on the inside to touch in front. They're drawing to the post. Yes, Choco Lobel has just lasted to beat Ironbark Warrior and Golden Trixie. Then Wallaby Lad, Barefaced, not much luck, and then Rip Sun, Watervale Lad, and a mare J has finished at the tail of the field.
Thank you very much, Wayne. And a photo there at Newcastle. Wayne fencing 684. We've got a... What have we got out at Penrith? We've got them scoring up at Albion Park. Now the placings at Penrith, 2 and a dead heat. Is that right? 248. It wasn't a dead heat? It was a dead heat. Please tell me. It is a dead heat? What, for the minors? Yes, of course. 2 and a dead heat, 4 and 8. 2 and a dead heat, 4 and 8 at Penrith. And now here's Terry Spargo, Albion Park, race number 4.
Armsfold racing, Aldex on the fence and Magnum Magic in the centre came out of the line very quickly. Johnny Manjaro began well. Antagonistic fourth on the first turn from Sundowner, Jet Raider and Knight's Memory. Raging Lass very wide. Bird of Glory second last, and Mr. Nat dropped out to the tail of the field. Magnum Magic in front at the end of 300. The driver restrains. Antagonistic slides up on the outside. Aldex third behind the speed. Sundowner fourth with a trail, but he might lose it as Antagonistic goes looking for the lead. 2 to Jet Raider coming away from the fence. 2 to Johnny Manjaro on the outside of Knight's Memory. Then Mr. Nat, Bird of Glory second last, and Raging Lass at the tail of the field. First 500 took them 35.2, and it's Antagonistic in front at the 1400 metres pole. The pace steadies. Antagonistic leads by 2 to Magnum Magic. A length and a half to Sundowner. L-Dex on the fence, and here's Johnny Manjaro, 3 deep sliding forward. Jet Raider midfield in the running lane. Knight's Memory on the fence. 1 to Mr. Nat, a length and a half to Bird of Glory, and Raging Lass 3 lengths away as they start the run down the stretch for the bell. 32.1 for the first quarter of the mile. Antagonistic shows the way, leads by more than a length over Johnny Manjaro, who strides up to the wheel of the leader. Magnum Magic third, locked up on the fence. Sundowner fourth, 1 out, 1 back. L-Dex fifth and locked away on the rail. Jet Raider in the running lane right behind Sundowner. Knight's Memory awkwardly placed on the fence. Then Mr. Nat on the outside of Raging Lass, and Bird of Glory's last as they turn to the back. 750 left to run, 31.7 the second split. Antagonistic 2 in front of Johnny Manjaro on the outside of Magnum Magic. Then Sundowner around L-Dex, and here comes Bird of Glory. He's out 3 deep and rushing around the outside. Thomas immediately eased 3 wide on Jet Raider and latched onto the back of Bird of Glory. Then Knight's Memory, Mr. Nat and Raging Lass. Antagonistic under pressure at the 400. Bird of Glory 3 wide, zoomed up and hit the front. Johnny Manjaro's in the centre. Jet Raider waiting on the back of Bird of Glory, trying to sprint him home. Bird of Glory leads on the bend. He's a length to Johnny Manjaro. Jet Raider comes to the outside. Bird of Glory in front. Jet Raider goes after him. Johnny Manjaro kicks again. Johnny Manjaro kicked back on the rail. Jet Raider came at Johnny with Bird of Glory. Jet Raiders won. Jet Raiders won the money from a photo between Bird of Glory and Johnny Manjaro. Then Knight's Memory and L-Dex, Magnum Magic, Sundowner, Mr. Nat, Raging Lass, and Antagonistic was last of all.
Kevin Thomas, the driver, number 11, the winner. Jet Raider from 14, and a photo. 11-14, a photo, race 4. Race 5 at Albion Park, the big one of the night anywhere, the 1991 Queensland Pacing Championship. And it's time to go at 9:10. Here's Peter Johnson now for race 5 at Wentworth Park.
Thanks, Kerry. Greyhound's about to move in here for the 5th. Equal favourites, 3 Gaze Fancy and 9 Blazing Willow are both at 6 to 4 now. So 3 and 9, both 6 to 4 equal favourites for the 5th semi. Looking at the others, Westport 12's Tickety Boo is 7 to 1. Elusive Oddie is now 6 to 1. 6 to 1 Elusive Oddie. Chosen Prince 33s, and they're all set. Here's the lure, set to go. Racing, Blazing Willow stepped, and so did Gaze Fancy. They're locked together early. Gaze Fancy and Blazing Willow going to third. Tickety Boo around them. A couple then to Westport, followed by Elusive Oddie, and further back Indominium and Chosen Prince. On the inside, Blazing Willow and Gaze Fancy go together in front. Westport's on their hammer making a race of it. 4 behind them, Tickety Boo, Elusive Oddie, and further back to Chosen Prince. Gaze Fancy shot away from Blazing Willow on the corner. Westport third, but Gaze Fancy's charging away with it. And Gaze Fancy goes on to win from Blazing Willow. Elusive Oddie got up for third. Right behind them, Westport, followed by Tickety Boo, Indominium, and last of all, Indominium.
Thank you, Pete. We'll be back shortly with those divvies from you. Thank you. 397. Number 8 got third at Albion Park. It's just come through. 11, 14 and 8. Third Albion Park. Race number 4, the CUB Challenge Final. And this will be coming up.